Young PAP Chairman MOS Alvin Tan, comrades and friends of the PAP, brothers and sisters of NTUC, good afternoon, and I'm happy to join all of you to celebrate Young PAP's 40th birthday. Happy 40th anniversary, happy Youth Day, everyone. It's great to see so many young people here, but we also want to recognize some of the older ones who got YP going, including some previous YP chairmen. You've got Lim Swee Say there. Vivian is here too. Chun Sing. Sir Lak. And of course, Janil. Thank you. These are all previous chairmen who have passed on the baton, and now we have MOS Alvin Tan leading YP. For 40 years, Young PAP has been the platform for young people in the PAP to organize, speak up, and drive our party and Singapore forward. In many ways, this spirit of our young people is in the PAP's DNA. You think back to our founding, when Mr. Lee Kuan Yew became PM in 1959. How old was he? He was only 35 years old. Many of his comrades were then just in their 20s and 30s. All of them would have been YP members. They were young. They did not all feel that they were ready, but they stepped forward, they took responsibility, and they worked with their fellow Singaporeans to build our nation. And today, YP carries on this spirit of service. So to all our party activists, to all our friends of the PAP, I'd like to say to all of you, thank you for being here, thank you for believing in Singapore, and thank you for making a difference. All of us know that we are entering a very different world, a changed world. It is full of geopolitical tensions and economic uncertainty. It's a world where politics has become more fractured and polarized, where societies are becoming more divided and inward-looking. In many places, politics is no longer about helping society solve problems. Instead, you see politicians amplifying outrage to win support, engaging in performative politics and point scoring over solving serious problems. So it becomes harder to build consensus, harder to take difficult decisions, and harder to make progress. This is so in many places around us. Singapore is not immune to these pressures. We see some of these tendencies in our own discourse too. But the PAP believes in a different kind of politics. We do not believe that the answer is to stoke anger, to deepen divides, or to give in to cynicism. The answer is to roll up our sleeves, breach our divides, and solve problems through our actions. That is the politics we want for Singapore. That is the politics that the PAP will always stand for. And to sustain this kind of politics, we need good people who are willing to step forward. I know many young Singaporeans would like to make a difference. All of you. Some of you are already in the party. Some of you today are here as invited guests and friends of the PAP because you care and you want to make a difference. And there are many more across Singapore who share this same desire. And I recognize that the PAP is not the only avenue to serve our country. There are many meaningful ways to contribute through NGOs, through community groups or social enterprises. All of these efforts matter. But this is the reality. Governing a country well and taking Singapore forward requires political leadership. Our success did not happen by chance. It happened because generation after generation of capable and committed Singaporeans answered the call to serve. They shouldered responsibility, made tough decisions, and did the hard work of building trust with their fellow citizens. I also know that some young people are naturally drawn to the underdog. I understand the instinct, we all do. So some of you may look at the party, you may look at the PAP and you may say, the PAP is already so big, so established, it doesn't need me. But you are mistaken. You are mistaken. Because the real competition we face is not within Singapore. The real competition is between Singapore and the rest of the world. We are competing against countries with much larger populations, bigger markets, and far greater resources. And in that arena, Singapore has been and will always be the underdog. And so that's why there is no autopilot for Singapore's success. Our past achievements do not guarantee our future success. Every generation must bring with them their fresh ideas, new energy, and a renewed sense of responsibility to take our country forward. The PAP can continue to govern Singapore well only if every generation renews our party with good people who are willing to serve. So if you care deeply about Singapore and about our future, if you have ideas about how we can make our country better, then come and join the PAP. Make common cause with us. You do not have to agree with us on every single issue. In fact, it's the opposite. We do not want everyone in the PAP to think the same way. This diversity is essential for the PAP to keep renewing itself and to continue governing well for the longer term. We want people with different experiences, perspectives, and ideas to tackle our challenges together and respond to them effectively. What matters most is that we share the same conviction to build a better Singapore for all Singaporeans. And if you have that conviction in your heart, there will always be a place in the PAP for you. So to all our party activists here, I say this, help us widen our circle. You heard from Harun and Haslina just now some of the new initiatives that YP is undertaking with the fellowship, with the academy. Participate in them, reach out to more people, reach out to your friends who care about Singapore. Start conversations with them, invite them to your branch activities, to your community projects, to your dialogues. Show them firsthand that here in the PAP, we have a platform where their ideas matter, where people can contribute and where service to others counts for something. What you do will shape the future of our party. And let me also say this to all young Singaporeans. There will be days when you feel tired, days when cynicism feels easier than hope, when doing nothing feels easier than doing something. You will hear people say, nothing will change, don't bother, politics is not worth it. Let someone else do the dirty work. But when that happens, remember, Singapore was built by young men and women who refused to give in to cynicism. Many of them were your age when they started. They did not feel fully ready, but they stepped forward anyway. And because they did, generations of Singaporeans have enjoyed opportunities that once seemed impossible. So I say to everyone, all young Singaporeans, do not lose heart, do not lose faith, do not stand on the sidelines. Choose to lead and choose to take action. When you do, you will not be alone because the PAP will always stand with you. And when you join us and you are part of this wider movement, you will be part of a team that shares the same commitment for our nation and for our people. And together, we will build a Singapore that is fairer, stronger, more just, and full of opportunity for every Singaporean. Majulah PAP, Majulah Singapura. Thank you very much.